Hey, Sadako, how you doing? Sorry, I'm still working, so I'm mostly going to be mute, but I'll try to respond when I can. Oh, nice. I had a coffee and a wrap for lunch, so that woke me up pretty good. Hopefully it'll keep me awake until dinner time, so we'll see. I'm doing pretty good, just working, doing stuff with this, and yeah. Just working on a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline for me. And it's been good. There's some good stuff I can't wait to reveal to people. So yeah, it's been good. Oh, very nice. I love apple cider. I haven't had it in a long time because my diet doesn't allow me to have stuff with fruit in it. But every so often, I'll get myself an alcoholic cider, something like a Pommies or something like that. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear. I hope it goes well for you. I can't wait to see it when it becomes public. If it is a public thing, of course, like no pressure otherwise. Ah, gotcha. I really don't want to get rid of Spark because it's a physical attack move. But Volt Switch is actually really good. And Thunderbolt. See, okay, so I just recently, last night, fought the Elite Four on my other file. And the move set that because I had this exact Pokemon in that file as well. The moveset it had was Volt Switch, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, and Bite. And while I didn't get the advantage of like having physical attack. I mean, I did have, well, not bite, I had crunch. So I had crunch as the visual attacking move. But having Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Thunder Wave were all useful. So as much as I don't want to get rid of Spark, I might have to. I could get rid of Bite, but then I have no differences in moves, so I think I'll get rid of Spark against my better judgment. But you know what? It worked out for me, so. And the Elite Four in this game, their Pokemon are perfect IVs. They're like comp ready. So it's something you got to be careful about. You're making your Dream Watch. Oh, nice. Awesome. This is like a smartwatch, or what is it?
Florgy Steve cheered. X5. Hi Zero, how goes the underground?
That goes pretty good, Flork. Thanks for the bits. Anyone excited for the Game Awards tonight? Because I am going to be reacting to that tonight. I'm excited. It's an actual mechanical launch with a caliber that was produced from the mid-40s to the early 60s, selling the whole case style and tweaking it. Handset, it's a chronograph with a split-second function with the 3 minutes counter. Curves the rest of the display time on top of the measurement areas. Oh! That sounds pretty awesome, actually. You know, the kind of watch that I would have lusted after back in the day, if I could afford it, was one of those, one of the computing watches that connect to like a, it's like basically, it's like a calculator and a computer inside of a watch, and you can connect it to like a dock, and it becomes a full computer. I would have loved one of those. I would have been able to use like that for so many applications back in the day. Really wish I knew about them. Yeah, I'm wondering as well, Florg. But I actually have, it hasn't come in the mail yet, but I have an official, badge being mailed to me as an official like streamer's badge. So I have permission from the Game Awards to stream the event. So hopefully that will avoid any potential what's the word I'm looking for? Potential DMCA's. Okay. Hopefully, we'll see. Watch case will be inspired and influenced by low poly. Oh, okay. It's funny. My dad just got a cheap smartwatch from Canadian Tire, and he wanted me to set it up, and it didn't even have a touch screen. He just wanted it to oh, I didn't add Rapidash statue. He just wanted it for like EKG and stuff, and I'm like, Dad, I'm gonna be honest. This thing may have only cost you like $30 or whatever, but you're better off just getting a Samsung Gear or something if you're gonna use a smartwatch, because or a Fossil. Though a Fossil would be kind of basic, though my dad would probably be able to run it a lot better than most smartwatches. So I told him, I'm like, you can use this for a while just because it was cheap, and I'm like, that's fine, but like, I don't know much about this, so if you run into issues, I'm not gonna be able to support it. If you got like a Galaxy Gear, then I would know what I'm looking at. Gotta grab one in here. We got a skunk tank. Nothing shiny in here, so the shiny didn't get activated yet. Let's see. Let me actually... I'm gonna put Fernape in front here. There we go. And I know the Galaxy Gear costs a lot more. That or a Fitbit or something. Like, I wanted a Fossil for a long time. I mean, for me, it helps me... It can provide health information. It's just easier access to getting notifications when I can't pull my phone out. I guess you could say, like, you can just pull your phone out, but if I could just look at it on my wrist, then that would make it easier. Also, I miss notifications all the time. So if my wrist would vibrate, I'm not going to miss that. Like my pocket, sometimes my phone will vibrate and I'll miss it, but if my wrist vibrates, I'm not going to miss that whatsoever. But yeah, no. I can see why. I'd love to see a company do what Motorola is doing, where Motorola took their old, took the idea of the original cell phones and updated them to use apps and Android and stuff like that. I'd love to see something like that with an old style digital watch or something like that. I'd love to see something like that, but as a smartwatch. That's why I like the Fossil so much, because it's basically a regular ass watch, but it connects to your devices for smartwatch capabilities. They're also way cheaper than most smartwatches. I mean, they each have their advantages. Like a mechanical watch is it uses less battery power. If it breaks, parts are easier to replace. Whatnot. I do have some mechanical watches. I bought some really nice ones, actually, that got liquidated. And I do really like my... Oh, Meteor Mash. You know what? That's a physical move? Huh. It is a steel move. Psychic... I never used Life Dew. I only started using it recently, so I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of Life Dew for Meteor Mash. But the advantage of like a smartwatch is that they can't, like, obviously they can interface with smart devices, and that's what makes them attractive to a lot of people. Oh no, I don't know if I did the job. So it it is what it is. But yeah, but no, yeah, like I do have some mechanical watches. The only problem with them is that I don't like the bands on them, so I don't wear them that often. No, yeah. No, I have some. I have some actually that are like. Hold on, just one sec. Work's calling. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. The a lot of the watches I have like have those like link bands that like just pull your arm hair, and I hate those. They pinch the skin. And like it like I don't know. I just like the like I'm not a fan of those. I like leather. I like leather bands. I actually really like the Apple Watch. I don't know what you call them, plastic or rubber, nylon. I don't know. I actually really like their bands. I thought about getting an Apple Watch because I currently have an iPhone, but I'm also like, yeah, if I switch back to an Android though, in my next phone, the Apple Watch basically becomes useless because you can't use it with a. You can use them independently from the phone, but you can't really use them as like their own watch. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like I used to wear watches a lot, but I don't like those linked bands. They just I don't know. They pinch the skin, they pinch the hairs on your wrist. I just find them incredibly uncomfortable. So I also need to get bigger bands for the watches I have. Because the ones they come with are just barely big enough for my wrist. And they do pinch easily because a lot of them have metal bands. But yeah. Let me just check one thing at work here real quick. NATO style band. That sounds familiar. I'm not sure what that is though off the top of my head. What's a NATO band? God, that move, Memento. Such a waste when you're a wild Pokemon. Oh, well, thank you, Sancho. Appreciate it. Oh. Two things. What's this? Is that a sunstone? Holy shit. What is this? Yo, that's cool. I got a sunstone. Hell yeah. I need a dawnstone though. Or a duskstone. Whichever one makes fucking Murkrow evolve into Honchkrow. What's this person? Tisa. Release, fantasy. Okay. Ooh, Legion statue. Nice. There's one over here. Nice if I could get another shiny box. Increase my chances. That. Gotcha. Sounds good. Pretty stone. Let's see what we got out of this one. Pseudo Wudo, eh? This one. Those two are fighting. Alright, let's go to 10. That's what you got. Cool thing is going to be the fact that you can see hole mechanism. Oh, see the whole mechanism through glass on the backside. Ah, I see. Interesting. I love see-through stuff. That shit's cool to me. This thing here. A little bit below. Fuck yeah. Alright. It takes care of that. I'm gonna go left side. Oh shit, there's a whole lot of spots. Okay. I'm doing the violent search method, but that just gets it done quickly. see what we got in this one. Hey! Crobat statue. Nice. Okay. Speed search. Literally, yeah. There's 2 in here, so... There we go. We already found one. Found one. Oh well. I don't need to find anything of these. It's just anything I get is cool. Okay. So... this would... Got something? Alright. Oh, art scale, holy shit. Nice. Fuck yeah. Almost missed that too. Fucking hard skill, bro. I can already see this. Ooh, there we go. It's 2. Let's see down here. Oh, I got 2 items. Hell yeah. What's in the fairy box? Hey! Togekiss statue. Nice. Down here. Let's go. Okay. Ah, okay, thanks, Hanako. I'll take a look here in a little bit. Damn it, got nothing. Do be like that sometimes, though. Alright, so I want to go back up here so I can start searching the other areas again. As far as we can go. Left or right? Yeah, I know my right from left. Okay. See if you can see any shinies in here. There's a Golbat, there's a Pikachu, those Cricktoon things, Krictot, Bearville, another Krictot, Rasu, Apom, nothing shiny in here. Golbat. Age counts level 49 now. Sweet. Soul front and center. Alright. Go. Perfect. Go. Alright. Juice Thunderbolt. Ugh. Tired, more tired than I thought. Ah, yes, this guy. Thank you for healing my Pokemon up. Appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, no, exactly. I've been talking a lot more on these streams just because I felt the need that I wanted to do more talking, so... And this would, like, honestly, this would be stuff I'd be doing offline anyways, so I figured why not stream it? I like having the option to have a comfy stream. Oh, holy shit, that's another Sunstone. Holy shit. Oh, fuck, that's a shard. Okay, so I gotta get these ones up here. Oh, nice. Green shard. Nice. So save the game, because that's a pretty nice find. And, I did confirm something my buddy John did confirm with me, that in order to access the post-game, you do have to have seen all 151 Pokemon in the Pokedex. And I'm missing 5 in my other file. So I haven't done most of the post-game, any of the post-game, except for the Battle Tower, and I'm just like, I'll get to it later. Because I don't know what Pokemon I'm missing for the Pokedex. Oh, that's a dragon one. But apparently you should be able to, from what I'm told is, as long as you don't skip any battles, you're supposed to be able to see every Pokemon just by playing the story. But I haven't, to be honest, having a comfy and relaxing stream in the evening, early nighttime here is really nice. Ah, okay. Yeah, it'd be evening for you, isn't it? I am going to do a regular stream of the Game Awards tonight. It's also going to be kind of comfy because we're just watching the Game Awards. So it's going to be kind of late for you, I think, though. It'll probably be like... It'll be 7 o'clock Eastern, so not super late, I guess, but late enough. So if you're around and you want to We're gonna watch together. Like I said, I have been given permission by the Game Awards to stream it. I'm an official streamer for them. It's 9:55 p.m. there. Okay, yeah, it's 3:55 here. So it's almost 10 for you. It's almost 4 for me. So you're about 6 hours ahead of me. I think that's right. Is it the right calculation? Hold on. In my head, yeah, that's right. I'm not a math magician. I've said this multiple times, but yeah, no. So 7 o'clock would be like, it'd be like 1 a.m. for you. And yes, I did count on my fingers for that. That's how you know I'm not a math magician. I have to use my fingers to count things. And yeah, I know the term is math magician, or mathematician. Now even I say it wrong, but I say math magician because that sounds funnier. My master clock running, some secondary clocks. Should I try and catch him? I do like... I already caught a Scyther, but it might be good training for Soul, actually. But let me look around here first before I get into a fight with that, in case there's a shiny. Cascoon... Zilla, the Skunk Tank. Nothing I can see so far. Any shinies around here? No? Alright, Scyther, you're on. Did have... yeah. Okay, I already read that. You have them set that several times. Yeah. I need to do that. Because I collab with so many people who are in CST, PS, and PST. I really should just have that set on my clocks, so I remember what I'm getting into. So I think it was fucking X Scissor. Is Scissor one of the Pokemon I haven't seen? Do I have a metal coat? Might actually have one that I found in the Grand Underground. Aceman's level 50. Tailwind? Let's see, what's Tailwind do? Oh. No, I don't really care about that. Give up on learning Tailwind. Hey, Swim's level 50. That's pretty sick. Actually, where do I Pokemon at? Let's see. Soul's still level 48. Chikao's level 49. Yeah, 2 of my Pokemon are in the 50s. CET, EST, PST, and Southeast Asia. Ah, I see. Let's see. Thunderbolt, why not? Okay, sorry, I was just responding to somebody. Hey, Soul's now 49. Keep going at this and Soul will be level 50 in no time. I am a little over leveled for this point in the game, but when I did the Elite Four, being in the 60s really helped. But the final some of the champions Pokemon were like in the late 50s early to mid 60s, so yeah, no, exactly. What I am gonna say about this game is I'm really impressed with the fact that grinding is not necessary like it was in the originals. Like they really, really like amped up that stuff to make it better. I'm just gonna use bite, I think. Gotta remind myself when I'm done stream too. I gotta put my thing. I gotta put the next Power Plays episode public because it's not set up to be public yet. Okay, so this is a good opportunity. Swap these two around. Alright, Rosalia. Eat my flamethrower. Flamethrower. Fuck. Alright. I got... Alright, so... Hex and Soul are the two that are the most out there for needing level up. So let me just put Soul back in front. Yeah, there we go. Expecting me to come up with a great strategy. I'm just gonna hit it with Thunderbolt. Let's see. Switch. The thing I remember is that I lent my diamond cartridge to a friend, and I don't know if he was telling me lies, but the real thing, his younger brother messed around with his DS, and then apparently triggered an event in which my character joined the team. I'm not sure if it's even possible. Your friend was probably lying. I don't remember there being anything. The only event I remember is the Arceus event, which never came out here. It was Japan only. It was supposed to. It just never came out. And the only way to get around it is I had an action replay, and I action replayed an item to do the event. You can still do the event in the original game. It's just, there's no legit way to do the event unless you have a Japanese cartridge. And I did the Arceus event, and I thought it was just kind of lame, to be honest. Because it's like, oh, you get to go back to the previous game's world, and it's like, oh, this is cool, but it's literally for like 5 minutes, and then it's over, and then that's part of it's over, and I'm like, this is really lame. Like, on top of the already like not great experience I had with the game, I'm like, you had to give me this lame shit. Like this weak sauce, like fucking thing. So you couldn't actually complete the Pokedex in the original release of 4th Gen because content was locked behind events you couldn't do. Like, it's just, it's funny that way that that's what they did. Like, I think they had every intention to bring the event to North America, they just never did it. I think eventually they gave out Arceuses, which I'm like, I guess was like a consolation, but like it was only at like certain locations, like Pokemon Center in New York and stuff like that. And by then I was used to us not getting like all the cool events. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, nice. Okay, so this one's here. Okay, so that's 3. There it is. Nice. Got all 4 items. So it's like, I don't know. I don't live that far from New York. It's like maybe 6 hours from the border, but like it's just going all the way there. Like 6 hours from where I'm at in the GTA in Canada to get there. But like it's just, I wouldn't drive all that way just for a Pokemon event. I do want to visit the Pokemon Center in New York. It's one of the things I definitely want to check out, but I haven't been back to New York in a long time. The thing is, I had no access to the net in 2009, and even then I probably didn't know much about how to search stuff. Yeah, back in the day, this is going to make me sound old, but back in the day, when we wanted to look stuff up online, we'd use my buddy Corey's dial-up. Like, for example, we wanted to know what the boss weaknesses in Mega Man X were. So we go to my buddy Corey's house to download the sheets off of GameFAQs, and like it would take at least like a lot of the times, if it's text only, it doesn't take that long, but like there were some like cheat pages that like they had all these background images and shit that made their stuff load super slow. And so, okay, there's a Lickitung. There's a Golbat up there. Is there anything else up here? No. Lickitung right there. Thing down here. Another Golbat. Krogunk. Yeah, no shinies. Okay, well, let's start fighting some of these guys. Let's go after Golbat first, I think. There we go, yeah. I just remember, like, he was the only person we knew that actually had internet. And then in 2000, I want to say 2000 or 2001, I'm trying to remember. I think it was the end of 2000. Is in October, we got our first proper computer. I had a computer before then. It was a Windows 95 computer that I had no software for, so I barely used it. A neighbor was getting rid of it, and I asked my parents if I could have it, and they said sure, but we had no internet access, and I had no games on floppy disk. I had nothing for it. So it just sat there. That was technically my first computer, but I don't count it because I did nothing with it. But the first computer that the family got was in 2000. It was a few months before, I'd say 6 months before Windows XP came out. And we got it. It came with, it was a custom built computer. It was like, I remember it was my parents spent $1,500 on it. It had a original CRT monitor. It came with a set of speakers, which had improper audio drivers, which I eventually had to fix. I didn't know how to fix. Oh, Chroma can learn Dig. Yes. Please choose a move to forget Dig. Well, I don't need Bulldoze anymore in that case, because if I got Dig, I can get rid of Bulldoze. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, so... but when we got that computer in 2000... my folks also got cable internet through our cable provider, and that was like my first time having a computer that I could actually use for regular computing stuff. I think I'm gonna, let's see. put this like this. There we go. Save the game. And yeah, that was the first computer. We had that computer for years until eventually blue smoke started coming out of the power supply, and we got rid of it. I had a laptop by then too, so I didn't really need it. But eventually I bought my first PC, and I believe it was okay, so okay, so I had here's where it goes. Okay, so I had a friend who was kind of rich, and they had an old Dell, like one of those old Dells that opened up sideways. Like, those. By the way, those things were sweet for replacing parts in, like or doing troubleshooting or anything. The hard drive had died in it, and I was just starting at that time to get into computers, and I'm like, hey, could I take this and try and fix it? And they were like, sure, go for it. We can't use it. And so I said. They said it's yours. We were going to scrap it. And I'm like, so I did. So I grabbed the hard drive out of the old computer, because the hard drive that was in this Dell machine that they bought it was only a 20 gig hard drive, and I had a 40 gig Maxtor hard drive from my old computer, the family one. So I took that out of it, I reformatted it, put Windows XP on it, and I had a Pentium 4. Oh, this would have been a Pentium 4 with hyper-threading. I think it had like 2 gigs of RAM. It had an integrated graphics card, but it was like a higher end one. Like, this was like a not top of the line, but pretty high up there computer for the time. And so, and with a 40 gigabyte Maxtor drive, like, I had it would have been middle of the road by the time I got it, but like, it would have been a computer that still would have cost $700, $800 on the market. So, and I used that for a bit until finally the Maxtor drive just died in it, and I was like, you know what? I used that until 2009, and then I bought my first computer that was 100% like, that I purchased with my money. I'd saved up money. I bought myself an Acer desktop computer. Now, at this time, Acer was not a great brand for their laptops, but their desktops had a strong brand name. Now it's kind of flipped the other way. Their laptops are back to being higher grade brand, and then their desktops are now lower tier. But at the time, their desktops were high tier, so I bought myself a dual core computer. It had a integrated graphics again, but it was a higher tier integrated graphics. I think it had like 4 gigs of RAM, and it had which I eventually updated to 8, and I think it had like a 500 gig hard drive in it, which was a lot back then. And so that was my first main editing machine. The main thing about that machine is it came with Windows Vista, and I used Windows Vista for all of a week until I realized none of the stuff I wanted to use. My capture card at the time, which was a Dazzle DVC 100, it was not compatible. The software I used was not compatible. My editing software worked, but just barely. The codec packs I was using, and so after a week, I was like, you know what, this is not working. I'm gonna wipe this out and put Windows XP on it, which I did, and I used it with Windows XP for a while, and then Windows 7 eventually came out, and I actually was in the closed beta for Windows 7. And so I ran the closed beta for Windows 7 on that machine and my laptop for a while, and then eventually got a copy. I was, at the time, like, when Windows 7 came out, I was going to college for the second time, and part of my program was you could get Windows 7 Pro and Windows Server Pro for free. I didn't get Windows Server Pro at the time. I probably should have, but Windows 7 Pro, like, I got the 32-bit and 64-bit versions of that for free, so I was like, why the hell not? And use Windows 7 Pro. I still use that Windows 7 key up until I got my last before I got my last computer, because the Windows 7 Pro key went up to you could free upgrade to Windows 10 Pro with that back before, as long as you had a purchase of it. So I used that key up until recently, where I didn't have to use it anymore. but I think I had an old machine kicking somewhere that still had Windows 7 Pro with that key on it. And then, so that machine eventually, I bought a new machine. I think I used that machine for nearly 10 years. It was like 9 years. I think it was 2017 I finally upgraded to a new Asus machine that I got. It had 12 gigs of RAM. It had an A10 APU in it. The A10 APU from... It was my first time also going Radeon or whatever it was. It was my first time going Radeon, and so I never had a Radeon machine. So it had an A10 Radeon in it. It had... The graphics card is really what throttled that machine, because the graphics card that came with it didn't even have 2 gigs of VRAM. So it was kind of a piece of junk in that case, but it had a 1 terabyte hard drive, a really good processor for the time, and then some other good things that were good at the time, but yeah, no, it was just throttled by that graphics card. Eventually, it had 12 gigs of RAM, which was a lot of RAM for me back then, because I was running on 8, and it was like slow 8 RAM, like previous generation. And I remember when I got rid of my old computer, I kind of regretted it, because it still worked. It worked fine, but my mom is very, against clutter and stuff, and if she knew that I had 2 computers on hand, she would not allow it. So I had to recycle my old one, and I was really sad, because that computer that I got rid of, that was the computer that time that I had made nearly a decade's worth of content on for online content. And, I was a little sad. I actually, I cried a little bit when I had to get rid of it, because I was like, it still works, it still functions, but I had to recycle it because my mom didn't want me to have it. And so, regretfully, I recycled it. And I took parts from it that I needed, like I took the hard drive and other things out of it, and I'm like, and there were parts that I had that I'm like, up until recently I actually could use. And so I used my last computer, which is now a media computer, up until last year when I finally got a gaming machine. My current machine is this is the first computer I've had with a good graphics card in it. I got this just before the 30 series cards came out, so it was considered a beast at the time when I got it. It still is considered a beast. It's just not highest tier anymore. It's got an RTX 2060 Super in it. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, which I want to upgrade to 32 at some point. It's got a 500 gig SSD in it. The processor is an i7-9770K, which was a processor I lusted for when it first came out, but I knew I'd never be able to afford. And so this computer's not high end, but it has more than what I initially thought I would need. So I'm happy with it. Oof, sorry to hear that. Let it go. But basically, how I got this computer is I was actually laid off from a IT job that I really felt bad that I got laid off from it. It was, I tried everything I could to keep that job, and they just, couldn't find a use for me anymore. I hate it when jobs do that, when they're like, you're no longer needed, stuff like that. It was a contract job, so I knew it was going to end, but they had been kept saying, we need somebody to fill this position, so we're going to, renew your contract and make it a permanent contract and whatnot. And it's only until recently that the job that I'm in that I feel like I have job security. Nearly every job I've had, I feel like I haven't had job security. The currently job that I'm in, my boss straight up was like, 2 months in, he was like, he's like, I technically can't have this conversation with you right now, but, I'm just want you to know that, like, as far as I'm concerned, you've proven that you know how to do all the stuff that you say you know how to do. You've been a really good asset to us. Your skills in video editing and IT have been really useful. And, I'm offering you full-time position. And I was like, he's like, the only difference is, I just can't give you the contract yet because it hasn't been 3 months. So, which is the first time like I feel safe doing the job that I'm doing. And my boss is like one of the best bosses in the world. Like, can't say enough about them. And IT, I was like, after my last job, I was like, that job in 2019 that I got laid off in. I got laid off in November 2019. Like, I was ready to stop doing IT because I was like, you know what, if this is what it's gonna be, where I have to, I'm never good enough for any place that I work for, then I need to do something else. And I was like, you know what, it's not worth killing myself for these jobs that apparently don't give a shit about me. I just saw how disposable IT is, and it's one of those things. It really like hurt my motivation. But the thing is, I was working for these corporations that really saw IT as disposable. Like, the place I work for now, like, they are. I always get people telling me, how lucky they are to have me on the team, and how thankful they are to have someone dedicated to them do their IT. Like, oh, is that an Absol? Okay, before I go after that, I'm gonna check this room to make sure there's no shinies, because I absolutely wanna go after that if that's the case. Okay, you're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. Yeah, okay, there's no shinies in here. I'm going after that Absol because I want that. Alright. That watchmaking is in a bit of a rough area since the mid-2010s. Is watchmaking your primary is that your day job? If you don't mind me, Sadako, if I'm asking too much, by the way, you could just say, that it's that you don't want to discuss it. But I'm just curious if that's your career, because that's really interesting. But no, yeah, up until I got this job, I was like, making like decent money. Basically, the way I'd given up is I needed work, so I went back to an old job that I did. That was the only tech job that never laid me off, but it was underpaid, not the greatest working conditions, and they treated me pretty decently. But the only reason I left that job was because I found greener pastures, and so I did with one of the other 2 jobs that I did, but they were contract work. And the job I just left, which is the one I went back to, that's the longest I've worked at one place. The first time I worked there, I worked 4.5 years. And then I worked about a year. So I've worked at that place for 5.5 years, and that was the longest I've worked at one place in total. Longest in one stretch is 4.5 years. That was the longest I had worked. Every job I've gotten in between that and when I worked in fast food when I was in high school was a year or just over a year or less. So I was used to not keeping a job like more than a does Megahorn? That's a good move for that thing to know. I was used to not keeping a job longer than a year, and it really demotivated me because I was like, you know, you always hear growing up, like, at least in my age, I always heard growing up, you know, you can find that one job that you can do forever, then that's the job that you do till you're retired. And I believed that. I really did. I was invested in that. And then as time went on, I realized that that's harder and harder to find. It sucks because there's a lot of people out there who are stuck taking what they can get. And I think the thing is that I've learned is to never give up on doing what you like, because eventually you are going to hit something. You are going to hit that job you're going to land that job that will be the job you want to do. And you know what? Like, honestly, this job is going to be the last job I do, like the last working job. Like, I'm going to stay here until my online career takes off. I've been doing the online thing for over 15 years, content creation, so it may never pay off, but I'm gonna this is the last job, like, day job I'm working until then. Like, and I may continue to do this job because of how flexible it is. Even if I hit partner or something on Twitch. Because just having that job security of a day job is real nice. As much as I would love to stream for like 8 hours a day, you know, like, I'm not there yet. And I don't ever see myself. I may not ever get there. But hey, you know what? If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Engineering school in order to have a Bachelor of Science in Microtechnics with a major in watchmaking engineering. I did a watchmaking diploma from 2012-2016. Passed first year of engineering school since then. Oh yeah, I've heard that too. Some teachers just throw us under the bus by saying they'll never attend more than just a few numbers on a spreadsheet. And the thing is, the job I just left for this one, the management, the people, like, were great. The coworkers, all of it was great. But corporate, you were just a number, and that's something that's unfortunately a big thing. I was an ass in a seat to them. They didn't care that my skills were above a lot of people's. They didn't care whatever. All they cared about is that I was there to do my job. And, you know, I can understand that type of work ethic, but I also... it's a kind of a shitty work ethic. Oh, 3 of my Pokemon leveled up. Sweet. Let's see. What should I nickname this Absol? Ooh, I know. Well, if it's somebody I'm having messages back and forth with. So I'm going to name it after... Alright. We're gonna name it... I know she's a dragon, but... Sandrella. I said to a box. I might switch it out. That's the point. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. Look at that fucking guy over there. Look at that guy over there. He sees me. He's all excited. He's not coming over here for some reason. He's just chilling over there. You just chilling, bud? Just chilling? Just chilling over there? Yeah? Okay. Boss is messaging me. One sec, guys. I'm back, and this dude is still hopping about over there. Like, he's just like, he's like, I'm gonna get you, but I can't move from the spot. Lose control. Yeah, pretty much. Oh god, that fucking meme. Yeah. So I don't want Soul to lose all that experience. Do I have a revive in my bag? I do have. I have one. I'll just use my hyper potions. There we go. There we go. I just love how that dude was hopping about, just waiting for his turn to fight me. These motherfuckers right here, I can get them. Alright, so... Remember the first time it met me? I remember the first time I met Soul Camera. I was nervous as shit, and then I realized that she's dumb and fun, and I love her to bits. Like, Soul's now one of my... I can probably easily say that Soul's one of my closest friends now. Like, she's wonderful, and I can't say enough good about her. Let's see. Let's go for it. You know what? She gets a shout out. Dark Souls 3, I'm not surprised. That sounds like her. Soul is like me. She's both hot as fuck and cute at the same time. She's adorable. I love her. Alright, right about Baby Bell, the cheese company, whatever. Bitches got stitches. Fuck. I'm a little tired, but I think I'm having dinner in like an hour, so. Message my me. Bet that soon. Okay, so. Oh, right. I forgot about you. I do agree on the fact that you're both cute. Hell yeah. Of course I am. I'll bite it to death. Why not? Ugh. Goodness. So, those three are all on equal footing. Souls, I might as well soul in front though, to try and get some experience. No, the second there. Okay, so I want to go. I want to go right, I think. No. Or left, I mean. Fuck. That. Cool. Yes. Random's nice. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, everybody. If I'm making you yawn. Okay. Oh. Oh, I got that. I only got one item. Yeah, I have to probably have a coffee with dinner. Dinner might also make me energized enough. It's been a long day. Ah! Both items are right there. But there was enough room for there to be 4 items in there. Like with all the like high level like rock and stuff they have. You'd think there would have been more, but I don't make the rules. I just know you just know the rules and so do I. Fun fact, I actually have an Italian coffee maker and jam does my coffee taste way better. Don't say. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's good. Oh, we had one of the previous jobs we worked, they had an espresso machine, and we bought cartridges at like a discount, so I had so many of the These ones that sounded like at the time I was watching JoJo's Part 5, Golden Wind, and there was this one called it's like it was like Giovanna, and it had an orange like casing. I remember drinking it. I remember liking it a lot, and I just remember that as like Giovanna is one of my favorites. My favorite Italian coffee brews. Damn it. It's Bialetti Mocha Express. See, this just works. Nice. It just works. I hope Todd Howard didn't make it. Good old Todd Coward. Let's see if there are any shinies in here. Well, not you. Yeah, there's nothing of really of value in here, so I think I'm just gonna go down. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's 2 spots right away. So let's go ahead and there's one down there. Ow. In a couple minutes here, I'm gonna message him. Ooh, there we go. Ah, there was something there. There's a green over there. Oh well. It was designed to make espressos from home. Yeah, we had something like that too. Technically, the cartridges that I got were espressos from the old job. The ones I would order. There's 3 confirmed here. Okay, let's try over here first. Okay. Oh, I got 1. Well, so basically you pour water in the base and drop the coffee mess in the base. Yep. Mm-hmm. Definitely sounds familiar. Let's go down here. It's 1 item. Oh shit! I don't know what that is, but I got it. That's not what I've seen before. I don't think I've seen that one before. Okay, here's your S. That's a oh, nice. I got another Moonstone. I'd like a Dawnstone. That'd be nice. Oh, is that a Psychic one? Oh, nice. Awesome. Definitely worth saving for a Moonstone. Alright. What have you got? Sunstone, Leafstone, Lightstone, Moonstone. Oh no, this is my stuff. It's a trade. Nice. Okay. We're halfway there. Halfway there. And it's all on me. Torment, Thief, Payback, Dex Scissor. Let's have an X Scissors. Rock Smash. 533. Oh no, that's how many items I had of that. X Scissor is a good move, but I don't know if anybody can learn it. Come back to you, possibly. But yeah, that coffee maker just makes the regular coffee maker. Yeah, no, there's something about making regular coffee in a coffee maker that just in like a proper espresso machine that makes it just taste better. Because my folks had one of those, and I made one. I used to use it to make my tea in the morning when I drink. I still drink tea. I just don't drink it nearly as often as iced coffee anymore. I kind of stopped being a bit of a tea drinker because I just got used to iced coffee. Iced coffee just does more for me. I should go back to tea though because I drink way too much coffee. What I might start doing is mixing tea in because I've got plenty of tea since I moved here. Iced coffee's easy. I can make it in 2 seconds. And tea, you gotta wait for the water to boil. You gotta wait for I know it's oh no, you gotta wait for the water to boil. Oh no. Boo-hoo me, right? But it's one of those things where it's you don't think about it. Maybe I should. No. What about up here? No, you're not. What about you? Are you shiny? I have good teapot when it particularly. Alright. Ah, okay. Alright, I said I was gonna message my roommate, which I haven't done yet. I'm gonna do that now, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Thunderbolt to get this over with. Actually, I'm curious. How much does Volt Switch do against one of these? Quick attack, oh no. Okay. There. Message my roommate. Alright. Hey, Swimcraft's level 51. I gotta be careful. Swimcraft's getting up there and I don't have a Dust Stone yet. I'm on a coffee meal lately, especially since I've... It's one of the regular at a cafe that is in a train station. Engineering school, so yeah. Ah, no. You got a place, eh? Yeah. I don't have a coffee place currently. I did for a little bit. But I don't currently have a coffee, unless you count Tim Hortons, but Tim Hortons doesn't really count because that's a chain here. I mean, like a local coffee place. technically the coffee place I used to go to is still around. I just don't live in that area anymore, so that part of town anymore, so it's not like it's just not as accessible to me anymore. Alright, let's see. 4 items confirmed. Okay, there we go. There's another item. There's another one. There we go, I got 3 items. It's a chain, but still local to Switzerland. That's what Tim Hortons is for us. I mean, technically there's Tim Hortons in some states in the United States, but it's not widespread. I think they test marketed it in a few places, and it just wasn't as successful as something like Starbucks. Because we have Starbucks here as well. In fact, the iced coffee that I drink is Starbucks branded, and I buy it at the grocery store. So you could say I have Starbucks. I like Starbucks iced coffee, I guess. But like, I don't go out of my way to go to Starbucks, for example. If I'm going out to get coffee, I'll go to like Tim Hortons or McDonald's. And funny enough, like Tim Hortons, their old coffee is a lot better. But McDonald's actually has they bought their old coffee recipe. So if you've ever had McDonald's coffee, you've had Tim Hortons coffee. So I don't know if it's the same in every country, but I think I've tasted it in the States and in Canada, and it tastes like the old Tim Hortons recipe, which is exactly what it is. Ooh, delayed statue, nice. And for those of you who are outside of Canada or the U.S. and don't know what Tim Hortons is, it's a big chain here. It's named after a professional hockey player. It's one of our biggest chains. To the point where, I don't know, never heard of Tim Hortons. Yeah, to the point where, they coined the term the double double, which is like a type of coffee here that has 2 cream, 2 sugar, or 2 milk, 2 sugar. That's what we call a double double, a triple triple, or a quad quad. That's just a Canadian term. Also, when people say they're going for coffee, sometimes around here they say they're going for a Tim's run, which means they're going to Tim Hortons. It's just a Canadian thing. Just Canadian things. When I do my hoser accent, I do the going for a Tim's run thing. But yeah, no. You're going for a Tim's run or a Timmy's run. Either or. They both mean the same thing. Bud, you going for a Tim's run? Yo, can you pick me up a double-double? That'd be fantastic, bud. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. I got 2 items. Hey. Perfect. Alright, so that's all the stuff there. I think it was this one that I need to do next. So kind of like how in Switzerland there's that one iced tea at the one chain exclusive to Switzerland, and it's just the best shit. I guess so. I've never heard of a Switzerland chain. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about Switzerland, so it's all from secondhand stuff, like from friends of mine who live there. But I haven't heard anybody talk about a coffee chain, but I'm assuming that they know of it. Okay, another Scyther. That's good. Okay. There's a barb roach in here. Okay. You're Swiss? Oh, okay. I do have Swiss friends as well. We doesn't talk about those kind of things. It's a supermarket chain that has that one iced coffee, and it's just so good. Gotcha. One thing I'm interested about doing is I've mentioned opening possibly a PO box at some point because people have requested to send stuff, not just to play, but stuff to use for the stream. And I'd be interested to have people like send like foods or candies or stuff from like different countries if they wanted to. Like, obviously no pressure. I'm opening the PO box because people want to send stuff, and I don't want to pressure anybody to do that. Send you that iced tea. I'll be sure to put it in the fridge immediately when I get it, so that I know to preserve it. But obviously no pressure. I'm not pressuring anybody to give me stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it's just an idea. Like, I'm opening it up because people have requested me to play games and stuff, and I'd be like, well, I don't have it, and they'll be like, well, I have a copy, I'd like to send it to you, and I'd be like, I can't really give you my address, kind of thing. So definitely prefer lemon over peach. Peach ain't bad, but lemon and lime are two of my favorite flavors. Let's try bolt. Haze. All right. How much iced tea? Oh my god! You need to send it 10. Like, I don't know, maybe a couple. Depends on how addicted you think I'll get to it. Like, you don't need to send me a whole ton of them. Jeez. I appreciate the thought, though. Define a couple. I don't know, like 2 or 3, man. Like, fucking, I don't write the rules. I'm not a math magician, as I said. Like, I just don't want, like, somebody to have to pay, like, a ton of money in shipping to send, like, a crate of something or, like, a 6-pack of something. Like, I would feel terrible about that. Like, you're already shipping international. And then you gotta pay, like, extra money to send it to my ass. Like, so let's do this. A little small thing with bricks, or I can send you a couple of the 10-liter packs. 10 liters? Damn. See, I'm worried about getting too much, because then if I don't like it, then I would feel obligated to drink it, so I don't waste it. But I'm also like, if I really like it, I'm going to want more of it, and I won't be able to easily have access to it. So it's like, iced tea I love, so I have a feeling that I'm going to like it. The other problem is, too, is my diet doesn't allow me to have a lot of sugar. So, like, I would be drinking it as a treat, and I'd be going through it very slowly because of that. So if it has a lot of, so if it expires fast, it'll end up getting wasted unless my roommate happens to also like it as much as I do, kind of thing. It's hard to say. 2 bricks of 2 liters. Ah, okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, no, that'd be perfect, actually, the perfect amount. But again, like, don't worry about it right now. Because the shipping is gonna be insane. Like, the more you ship, the more insane it is. Like, the heavier it is. So, like, especially coming from, like, Europe, where you're coming from, to over here, they tax out the ass for that shit. They usually last quite a while. Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah, drinks usually last a long time. It's drinks, chips, candy, stuff like that. Chocolate box to, yes, it was like 18 CHF for sending it over. I'm assuming that's $18 Swiss or whatever the Swiss dollar is. I don't actually know what it's called. Oh shit. Swiss francs. Oh, you guys use francs over there. Okay. Okay, so Swiss franc to CAD. I'm just gonna do this calculation right now. What's 18 Swiss franc? Geez, that's $25 Canadian. Damn, that's dedication, right there. Like that's a lot of. I mean, that's not a huge amount, but for a chocolate bar, it's like, bruh. It's a lot of money for one fucking chocolate bar. Must have been a really nice chocolate bar. This first. Yes, plate. Okay, so. Bar was 500 grams chocolate bar in a metal box. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so there's one more item in here. Let's see if I can get it. Probably not. Yeah, well, you know, I got a plate. I'm happy. Shard, whatever. Keep calling them plates, but it's a shard, whatever. Still, pretty fucking sick. Okay, so you know what? Let's see. Do I have the TM for X Scissor? Because I might just get it just to have it. Toxic, Focus Punch. I have Bug Buzz, which nobody can learn. X Scissor is a great move, though. I might get it just to have it. Okay. He wants 10 of the Pale Spheres. Oh, I only have 7, so I can't even get it. Oh, well. Oh, well. I have a good bug move if I really need it. Not that anybody on my team can learn it. Sure, it's all over the place. Yeah, exactly. 3 confirmed items in here. Oh, well, there's 2 right there. Oh well, I got 2. Oh man, I sharded. Oh. That's terrible. Why'd I say that? My brain. Yeah, so that dude, like, I don't know. I guess I don't really care to get his wares because it is what it is. But yeah, no. Sometimes brain just does things. I see opportunities for... My brain sees an opportunity for a joke, and I make it. And I commit to that joke. You like yolk? Yes? Alright, so let's check this room out. This spacious cave, bruh. Okay, not you. Hoot Hoot. Graveler. Anything worth my time in here other than a Graveler? Not seeing much. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go for the Graveler, but first I guess switch my Pokemon. Your brain is a shitpost machine? Yeah, I feel that. Let's do this grappler. Okay. I'm gonna go for the hydro pump, because why not? If you do want proof, I could send you an audio file for I mean, is it something, if it's something you want to share, like with whatnot, there is a section in my Discord server called Media and Dank Memes if you want to drop it there for everyone to listen, or if you're just like, no, you just want me to listen, you can drop it in my DMs. It's up to you. Okay. Alright, so let's see. We got a few digging spots, ladies and gentlemen, and others. Okay. Okay. Shit. Damn it. I got that box at least. Even for sharing the pack in the memes. Yeah, no worries. I might not be able to listen to them until after work or stream. Mama Swine! It's Snuggles! I think I've told this story before, but a friend of mine had a Mama Swine on his team years ago called Snuggles, and every time I get one now, I just name him Snuggles. It's just a snuggly looking Pokemon. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Okay, well, I'll get that. I'm at it. Ooh. Damn it. I screwed that up from the beginning. Oh well, I got a red sphere. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to get hungry too. I'm ready for dinner. I can feel it in my body. Damn it. Okay. Check this one. Getting good food is important. I think we're having Greek chicken tonight. My roommate has a Greek background, so he makes Greek chicken a lot, and it's delicious. With some tzatziki and feta. And I think he's going to make rice for himself and make quinoa for me. So it sounds good. It sounds like something I want tonight. Yeah, give this a try. Sorry, Lucas talking about stuff. Messaging my boss real quick. Okay, so let's see. Ooh. Yes, please. Wall collapsed. Alright. I got a skull fossil. Get a few of those, and I got this pretty stone box. Let's see what we get. Hey, another Crobat. I think with that, we've pretty much explored this part of the map. So I guess we can go north further. Let's argue. I don't know if it's possible to. Sounds good. I'll listen to them after this stream. You. Is that Cascade or is that a shiny? Silicate? I don't know. Oh god, Scyther. Don't fight me yet. Don't fight me yet. I'm going after the Cascade first in case it's a shiny. Oh my god, Machoke. Wait. It's not shiny Machoke, is it? It has purple veins. No, it has red veins. Yeah, I thought it might be purple. Oh, you know what? I'm not seeing anything else, so maybe this will be my shot to see if it is. Okay, so check. I love how the lines on its arms are just drawn on. It reminds me of like when trying to like add accessories in old Vroid when you just had to draw stuff on. That's what it reminds me of. Of course, it reminds me of that. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, no, we got this. Telling me to enjoy the audios, eh? Sadako, what kind of audios did you send me? Gets collar out. Collar with leash. I mean... You mean what? Send you the other type of audios you want, but my nose is stuffy. No worries, no worries. I'm just fooling around, unless. And then people get confused. What do you mean? You know what? I'm gonna use Ice Beam. I haven't used Ice Beam in a while. Unless he. Oh my goodness. Hey, Chrono's level 53. Nice. Getting up there. Moving on up there. Alright, Scyther. It's your turn. Okay. Use that ice beam again. Did I freeze it? I think I got a Scyther that was lower level, so I technically could catch this and use this. So you know what? I'm gonna catch it. I just think it's funny that I froze it. I was gonna say, you gotta be pretty easy to catch if you're frozen. It's hard to break out of a Pokeball if you're frozen. Hey, Hex leveled up. Yes. We're going to name her... let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Uh, hmm. 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 No, it doesn't really work. I don't know what to name it. Hmm. 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 All right then, Sadako. I don't know what to name this. Chat, you got any suggestions? Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Paris. Let's see. You know what? Naming it after me. Some may call that a cop-out. One of my favorites, so I'm calling it naming it after me. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to switch my Pokemon around. Okay, so let's use Ice Beam. Okay, so let's switch to Tora. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay. Okay, Tora. Let's use that new move you got. I want to see it in action. Actually, no, it wouldn't do very much. So you know what? We will use Thunderbolt, though. Alright. Okay. Let's see, is there anyone else in here? No. Okay. Well, just go up top. And let's go ahead and do some more mining, technically. Go. Well, at least I got one item. Okay. There's two more digging spots over here. You could scroll the map, the mini map. That'd be nice. But you can't do that. There's something here. What's that? Oh, it's another sunstone. I think. Yeah, it is. Got a sunstone. Really would like a dusk stone. That'd be fantabulous if I could get one of those. There we go. Oh shit. Okay. Ah, there was something up there. Well, really nice if I could get a dusk stone, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, and that's all the spots, and I don't think I can go. Sure, I'll help my Pokemon. Why not? Yeah, I don't think I can go up and around there. There's no more spots. Okay, so I think what I'll do Because rather than going through all this again, it's almost time for me to finish up anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and go up. Head to the surface. Okay. I think... let's see. Yeah, so... I think that's going to do it for now. Guys, I'll be back in literally like an hour and a half for the Game Awards. I'll probably be back to streaming in an hour. And we'll do the Game Awards. If you're not in my Discord server and you'd like to join in on that, I am opening it up to supporters tonight to react with me. So feel free for that. And then let's find somebody to raid. It's Letty's birthday, so if she's still streaming, I kind of want to raid her. Is she still streaming? Let's find out. Yep, she is. I just got an ad. I dropped 5 gift subs on her before we started the stream because it's her birthday and she's doing a comfy art stream. So what we'll do is, I think for the raid message that I'm just going to make for us is going to be this. Happy birthday, Letty. Birthday, Letty. Take some love. So we'll do this. If you're sub to me, we'll do this. I spell everything right? Yes, I did. If you're not subbed, what we'll do is let's just search for hearts. Is there a global heart emote? Hype heart. There's K-pop heart. Is there like an emoji one? Hold on. How do I get to the emojis? How do I get to the fucking emoji? Okay. Well, I guess I can't do that, so we'll do this. I would assume this gives you an emoji heart. So, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. Oh, she drew Ark. She did a doodle of Ark. That's cute. But anyways, guys. Oh, and I love her little like blankie, her Christmas blankie. It's so cute. I think I've seen that one flying around too. Okay, so guys, let's get this raid started. Here's the slash raid for Letty. Once again, you can find my social medias here, my YouTube channel here, and if you want to join the Discord for tonight's Game Awards, you can there. Once again, if you're subbed, this is the raid message we are going to use if you are subbed. If you are not subbed, you can use this instead, or feel free to unlock my emote using channel points. Either way, we're going to wish Letty all the love in the world. She's fantastic. She's wonderful. She's a really good artist. She's a really great person, and I love her to bits. And it's she's wonderful. Anyways, guys, take care, comb your hair in a rush, use a brush, don't do drugs, stay in school, eat your teeth. I'll see you next time on the Game Awards because that's coming up in literally just in like 2 hours or like an hour and a half. So literally see you guys in an hour when I start the next stream. But go give Letty love for now, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, have a good one, guys. And I'll see you then. This raid's about to start. Hopefully soon. It looks like it's about to start. Please tell me it's about to start. Yes, here we go. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.